Hi everyone, and welcome to another live stream. I hope you can all hear me and everything. It's a bit setting up again. Like I haven't done a live stream for a few weeks. I think some of my settings have disappeared, so I have to redo it all. Anyway, hi. Sorry, it's been a few weeks. Obviously, I stopped doing my weekly live streams. This is my first monthly live stream that I'm going to share with you my top 50 sales. Well, technically they're the top 50 highest orders I had. Some of them are multiple items in one order. I've included those just because it's easier. It's quite complicated to work out. They're not in 100% value order because of some of the overseas stuff, GSP fees and stuff like that's being mixed in. So you might see some anomalies, but yeah, top 50 sales for March 2022, and I'll be starting with the highest order first, down to the lowest. Obviously, I've had more than 50 orders. I've had 253 orders for March. I think it's been my best month so far, sales-wise. Had some big orders, which you'll see in a minute. Just want to kind of hang on for another minute or so, just in case anyone else wants to join the live stream. If you're watching this live, say hi in the chat. If not, you can leave me a comment after the fact. I know a lot of people watch my live streams after I do them, because not everyone can join me at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday. I was going to do it earlier in the week, like at the weekend, but I was too busy. Next month, when is it? It ends on a Saturday, so again, it'll probably be the Tuesday in May, but obviously I'll schedule that ahead of time, close to the time. So yeah, it's been a couple of minutes, so I'm going to head on into the sales now to save wasting any time. So let's start off. This will be the biggest sale of the month that I had. Not that one, it's that one, yeah. So, the biggest order I had in March was this lot of 4 Merlin CD soundtracks. I had these, get the right screen up for myself. Is that it? Yeah, so there are 4 CDs. Series 1 to 3 were sealed and Series 4 was not sealed. These CDs are now out of print and they're very rare and they're very collectible. They're not readily available on eBay, especially the later series 3 and 4. They're really hard to get hold of. These are technically out of my personal collection and not a reselling item, but technically they are because I bought them years ago and didn't open them. Basically, I bought them, ripped them to iTunes, and sold them, and then later on I decided to buy them again, and because I'd already ripped them to iTunes, I didn't open them again. Series 4 was really hard to get hold of. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I think it was about £40 at the time, but I was selling it on eBay for 100, and I had interest at 100, which surprised me. In the end, there was a really nice buyer from Australia who's a Merlin super fan. We had a lot of messages back and forth. We settled on a price of £235 for the 4 CDs, which I was more than happy with. They paid, obviously, global shipping fees and tax and everything on top, so they must be like a real fan to deal with that. But yeah, £235 altogether. So that was a mega sale. So we have Series 1, Series 2, Series 3, and Series 4. This is the really hard one to find. You'd be hard-pressed to find Series 4. Again, that's why I was charging so much for it. But yeah, £235. So next sale is this. Again, an item out of my own Blu-rays. Just didn't get around to watching it, and then I was going through my Blu-rays thinking, well, I'm never going to watch. I'm never going to sit down and watch the whole series of Real Ghostbusters. So I thought I'd sell it. I looked to see if it was still available on Amazon. I only bought it last summer, and that it's been deleted now, so the price has rocketed, which is why I managed to get $99.99 for it. It went to Germany. It's a German Blu-ray anyway, so I was really happy it went to Germany, because then we'll have the headache of, oh, it's got German text on it and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, really happy with that sale. Next, this was the first ever item I put on eBay when I started my eBay business back in October. It's the Build-A-Bear Zombie Bear. You may remember this if you're a long-term viewer. I picked it up from a car boot sale. I think it was £3, £4 at the most. Didn't know what it was when I bought it. I just bought it because it was a Build-A-Bear and slightly unusual. And yeah, you can see what I got for it. $99.99. Now, when I shipped this, it went to France. I got it out of the box that I had stored in my storeroom, and unfortunately the heartbeat was no longer working. It was when I listed it, but obviously over a few months the battery must have been that weak that it died. So I did have to message the buyer before I shipped it, just to say I'm really sorry, but you know, over the few months it's been in storage, the heartbeat battery has run out. They were okay with it. I did offer a discount. I can't remember if they asked for a discount or whether I offered a discount, but in the end I took £20 off. Was it 20 or 10? I don't know, I've got 20 in my head for some reason. So I might have taken £20 off the price of it and refunded that, which was about right, because ones without heartbeats were going for around the £80 mark. So I think that's why I offered that much. And yeah, well, even £3 into £80 is still a massive profit. So I was really happy with that. Next, I can't remember if I've mentioned these before. These are First Doctor and TARDIS from Unearthly Child. I found these in B&M. These were B&M exclusive sets from a while ago in 2021. So I can't remember when they came out in 2021. It might have been the summer. For some reason, my B&M suddenly had a whole box full on the shelves of these, and they're you know, rare. So I was having a palpitation when I saw these sat in B&M. There was about 5 or 6 of them, I think. So what I did is I bought a few. I didn't buy all of them. I wasn't being scalpery about it. I left half of them on the shelf. I left it a couple of days and thought, you know what, I'm going to go back, because I didn't realize how much they were worth. I know they would have been worth more than the £20 that B&M charge. I thought they're probably about £40 maybe. When I got home, realised that they're selling for about 100, between 90 and 100. So I was in shock. So I thought, you know what, I've got a few. I'll leave it a couple of days and I'll go back to see if there's any more. I went back a couple of days later and they still had the same number on the shelf. So I thought, you know what, I'll buy a couple more. I'll leave one on. There was one that was damaged. There was a damaged box on there. So I bought a couple more and left the one that was slightly damaged on the shelf, and then took them home. And then the next day I was doing postage, so I was up by B&M again. So I thought, you know what, I'll just pop into B&M just to see. And the damaged one was still on the shelf. So I thought, you know what, if no one, it's been like nearly a week now, if no one wants it, I'm just going to buy it myself. So I ended up buying it. So yeah. Crazy. I don't know why they were sat on the shelf. There's usually people, I know there's people in my area that sell Doctor Who stuff, like in my town, from B&M. So I know I'm not the only one who goes in B&M and buys some of the Doctor Who stuff. And it's usually me who loses out when I go there. So for once, I actually won. So yeah, I ended up, I can't remember how many I ended up with, 4 or 5 of these. But yeah, sold this one sold full price. One sold for £92 because it was going overseas. So yeah, That was really good. Then this was the damaged one. Let's see if I can show you the damage a bit better. So you can see there's a huge gouge in the front. What else was there? I think part of the bubble was creased. You can't really see it in the photos. There's creases in the bubble. And just general damage to the box. Lots of people would buy these like the boxes to be mint, which this one certainly wasn't. So I thought, you know what, I'll shove it on an auction. I can't remember how much I started it at. It might have been about £30, I think, plus shipping. Ended up selling for 65, and then I had a huge headache. This happened over the last, I think it was Saturday. The buyer, for some reason, it took forever to get there. It got delivered on Friday, and the buyer messaged me Saturday saying, tracking says it's been delivered, but it's not here. So I thought, great. So I went to Hermes, tried tapping in the postcode to get the photo of delivery. It said, this postcode does not match the destination address. So I panicked and thought, God, I've sent it to the wrong address. So I went on the order. No, I shipped it to the right address on the label. It was exactly what was on eBay. Then I thought, what's going on here? So I thought, I'll Royal Mail address search their address to see if it comes up. And it came up with a different postcode. So I thought, okay, well, I'll try that postcode in the Hermes search on the tracking, see what comes up. And it came up with the photo and everything. So Hermes has obviously picked up that it was a wrong postcode, found the right postcode and delivered it. So then I thought, okay, what do I do now? So I copied the picture, sent it to the buyer saying the postcode on your order was incorrect. It's been delivered to this postcode. Do you recognize the photo? They came back saying, no, I don't recognize the photo. I don't know where this is. There's nowhere around my house that looks like that. And I've checked with my old postcode and nothing's been delivered there, and it doesn't look like my old address either. So what they've done is on eBay, they changed their address but not changed their postcode. So then I'm in a panic because they're starting to say things like, I'm going to open an item not received case, and I'm panicking because I've done everything I can. I sent it to the address that they had on eBay. So I actually phoned eBay, which is something I wouldn't normally do. I hate speaking on the phone. So I was like, luckily I got a woman from Ireland, which is always the best place to get. They're always really helpful, the Irish customer service people. So I was in a panic. I said all this to the lady on the phone. She said, right, don't worry, you're completely covered. You've sent it to the address on the order. It's not your fault. She actually said, you're not a mind reader. You're not to know that they've given the wrong postcode and everything. So yeah, I thought, well, I'm completely covered. I still felt bad for the buyer because they didn't have their item. And normally I would have refunded, but if eBay are backing me up saying it's all their fault, it's nothing to do with you. If they open a case, it will close in your favor, not theirs. So I was like trying to put that to the back of my mind, that the guilt of them not having the item. So actually, before I phoned eBay, I contacted Parcel to Go just to say the situation. They contacted Hermes in the meantime. So then Sunday, Hermes got back to me saying it's been delivered. And I thought, I know that, but it's been delivered to the wrong address. So I replied to the email case saying the buyer can't find it. Have you got a GPS location? Because sometimes on Hermes, they come up with a GPS pin of where they've left the parcel. Luckily, they replied yesterday, first thing in the morning, and they sent me the GPS location, which was on the road that the buyer actually lives. It was somewhere on that road. So I screenshotted the GPS, I attached it to a message on eBay and said, this is where your parcel is. Have a nice day, basically. Because there's nothing else, like, there's nothing more I can do. I've gone way out of my way to help you. Really, it should have been you contacting the courier, which eBay said that they should be the one contacting the courier. It's your fault you put your address on incorrect on eBay. So I've gone well above and beyond. They haven't even left me positive feedback. But yeah, they came back yesterday evening saying they walked down the road and they found out where the parcel was, and they still had the parcel and they've got the parcel. That was the last I've heard. I haven't heard anything else. No thank you for your help. Actually, they might have said thank you. I can't remember, but yeah. Yeah, that was a nightmare. I never want anything like that again. They've got the parcel. They haven't left me feedback. You thought they would have left me positive feedback after all that. But anyway, luckily that all went through. Sorry, that was a long story, but give you something to listen to other than sales. Next, we have a huge order. This one abroad. I can't remember which country this went to now. I think it went to Germany, possibly. Someone bought all these figures off me, which is absolutely amazing. You can see exactly here. These are all out of bundles, apart from the Brigadier, who was out of a B&M set. But yeah, £69.94 that order was, which is amazing. Next, we have a Vulpix. This has been hanging around for ages. I think I paid £20 for it. It sold for £34.99 in the end. And it's the last Pokemon Build-A-Bear I've got at the moment. Next, we have another order with several items on. This was 3 Black Series figures. The Ray was for my personal collection. The other 2 were reselling items. And that came to £52.97. Next, you might have seen this unboxing on my channel, the not Carnival of Monsters, the Enemies of the Third Doctor set. This is a Drashig from the Carnival of Monsters story. Sold it, I think it went overseas to Australia. So that's good. And it sold for £29.99, which is almost what I paid for the set, I think. I think I paid £40 for the set. I've still got Omega for sale, and the Auton I've kept for my collection. Next, I sold a Harry Potter CD. This again went overseas, possibly Australia again. It's a rare Harry Potter soundtrack. They've deleted most of them now, so they're getting really hard to find. This is the Deathly Hallows Part 1, and it sold for £29.99, which is brilliant. Next, we have a board game. This was bought from Amazon in a sale back in June. I can't remember how much this one was. 35 rings a bell. So I didn't really make a lot of money on this. But it sold in the end. It's called the Eldritch Horror. Back when I was playing these, well, I didn't really play these sorts of games. So I played Star Wars Destiny in a games shop, local game store. They occasionally have nights where they would do like cooperative game nights and things, and I think this was one of them. So I was familiar with it, but I've never played it. So yeah, £49.99 that sold. Thought it was very heavy. I can't remember how much I paid for shipping, but it was a lot for that. Next, another little story. There was a guy selling a Priory set on eBay, one of these. I'll show you it again later, closer. But yeah, it was, they said it wasn't used. They said it was sealed. And I bought it thinking, yeah, it's brand new. I want the Sutek because Sutek's such a cool figure. It's great design, helmet. His eyes glow. If you press the button, they glow green. So I thought, yeah, I really want a Sutek for my collection. This is the only way you can get a masked Sutek. It's a rare figure, very hard to find on its own. So I bought the set for £90 off the seller on eBay. It arrived, the box was all dirty. The sellotape on one side there was like marks where it was. So I know that it had been opened. So I was like, oh, great. So I opened it up because I was going to open it on camera for an unboxing video. Luckily, when I saw that, I thought, no, I'm not going to bother. I'm going to open it first and check the contents. Luckily, I did, because the contents were crap, to put it mildly. All the figures have been taken out. The battery compartment on Sutek, the screw is all damaged. I don't know if you can see that, but the head's damaged, so you can't change the batteries. The lights weren't working on it because the batteries had run out. The cardboard rocket was damaged, it was ripped, dusty, dents all over it, so it had been taken out and used. The sarcophagus had black Sharpie marks all over it from where someone had tried covering up scratches and things. What else was wrong with it? I can't remember, but yeah, it was not new as described. So I thought, oh, great. So I messaged the person, sent loads of photos of the condition, and just said I'm not happy, basically, because I paid a lot of money for it. And the buyer came back, the seller came back saying they were very surprised because they bought it off another collector that had said that the set was sealed and they'd never opened it, which obviously they hadn't, or the person they bought it off had opened it and stuff. And I can't remember what the exact conversation was, but he wanted more photos and I was more than happy to oblige. I said everything was wrong with it, a whole long list of stuff. And can't remember what else, but yeah, we went back and forth. I said, I don't really want to have to return it. Is there any, because he mentioned you can return it or I can give you a discount. And I said, well, I don't really want to have to return it. What kind of discount can you do for me? So he offered £30 refunds. So that would have been £60 for the set, which I was happy with. A used one would probably sell for that. So I said to him, yeah, that's fine. I'll just to let you know, because obviously he probably saw that I was a reseller. I said, just to let you know, I will be selling off the bits to get my money back, which he didn't seem to be bothered about. He didn't say anything about that. So if he sees that I'm selling off the bits more than the £60, then I've covered myself. But so then this is where this Sutek comes from, because normally I wouldn't have sold it, I would have kept it for my collection. So I thought, how much can I sell this for? Because a new one with working eyes and stuff would probably sell around the £80 mark. I thought, I'll try $49.99. I put it up within literally, I don't know, half an hour, if maybe even less than that. Someone messaged me saying they sent me an offer for 45. I messaged them before accepting, saying, do you know the eyes don't work, you can't replace the batteries and all that kind of stuff. And they came back saying, yeah, that's fine, I just want it to display, I don't care about the eyes. And they were really nice, a really nice buyer. We had some conversation back and forth about stuff, and yeah, he bought it for £45. So yeah, really happy with that. So I got most of my £60 back. I'm selling off a couple more bits from the set as well. The Marcus Scarman figure I've got on my shop as well. Again, there was a few marks on it, but pretty sellable. So we'll see if that sells. I've got the sarcophagus up for auction because of the pen marks. I managed to get most of the pen off, but there's still marks on it. So that's up for auction this week. So if you go on my shop now, you place a bid on it if you want it. Next, we have another order, Star Wars Vintage Tauntaun, and they also bought an artillery stormtrooper at the same time. Total of $44.98. Ignore the eBay logo. I've used that to cover up their address and stuff. You'll see that a few times. But yeah, really nice sale. The Tauntaun's been hanging around for quite a while, but it sold full price in the end, so really happy about that. This is the last of my Prisoner Cell Block H DVDs. $42.99 that sold for. I don't think I took an offer on it. Apologies, you will see, I think this was in my last live stream. There was like 1 week in March where I did a live stream, so you might see some crossover there, but apologies. Yeah, $42.99. It paid £6 in the charity shop for that. Next, a bundle of Supernaturals. This sold on bids for $19.99. Yeah, not much to say about it. These were like damaged ones. So that's why I put them on auction. Like there's damage there. The condition wasn't great on them. There's a bit of damage there. Damage on his helmet. The holograms weren't great on a couple of them. Yeah, that's why I auctioned off the better condition ones I've got on my shop, and I'm selling them separately. Next, this was technically a personal item. It was a pre-order I did ages ago, and I'm trying not to buy that many Black Series figures, only because I don't have the room to display them. So this is a Black Series Death Watch Mandalorian. I pre-ordered this with Ahsoka, Tano, and the client. Got the client here. So yeah, and when I got it, I thought I don't want this because technically I really want an Axe Woves, which is the other Mandalorian that goes with like Bo-Katan, and the other one whose name escapes me, Cosca Reeves. So yeah, so I thought, you know what, I don't really want this one. So I thought I'll just sell it on eBay, get my money back. Then I went on eBay and realized the price for this was astronomical for some unknown reason. I presume it's because they're in short supply at the moment. If people are patient and wait a few weeks, they'll probably come into stock and they'll be able to purchase it at normal price. But there's lots of people paying up for this figure. So I started at $39.99, and yeah, someone offered me $38, which I was more than happy with. It gets my money back. So yeah, I accepted that. Next, we have a Micro Machine set. I've put some of my Micro Machines on, not all of them yet. There's so many. I've got tons of Star Wars Micro Machines to sell. This I bought on eBay on auction. I think I won it for about £9. In the end, I accepted an offer for 18. It was up for $19.99, I think. And it went to Spain. And I think they've had it and they've left me feedback, I think. So yeah, all fine. There was a rod missing, one of those plastic rods. But other than that, I think it was complete. It's like a Darth Maul head that transforms into the Theed generator, where they have the Jewel of the Fates in episode 1. So yeah, more than happy with that. Next, another Doctor Who order. 2 figures, 4th Doctor regenerated and a John Pertwee from the 5 Doctors. I was keeping this John Pertwee figure, but then I found the John Pertwee figure I really wanted, which is the Sea Devil costume version. So I sold off this one. And they were a total of $33.98. Next, another Black Series figure. This one's been hanging around a while. I can't remember how much. It was so long ago, I can't remember how much it was now. But I made profit on it. I think it was about £12, £13. I bought it in a bundle and sold it for, this one was on offer though, at $29.99. Doesn't show that, but it was $29.99. Next, another offer. This was $29.99. I sent it out to someone and they bought it. It's a Lego Jurassic World set. I can't even say that. Stigimolic Dinosaur Escape. It's quite a recent set. This was found in Tesco's a while ago, just after Christmas, I think. They were selling them off, even though it was a brand new set. Club car price, £22. I sold it for $29.99, so not a huge profit. I have got another one for sale. Sorry, I've got a tickle in my throat, talking too much. And yeah, so I've marked up the other one. I'll just leave it there till it sells. Next, another Doctor Who figure. This is the Invasion of the Dinosaurs, John Pertwee. I can't remember where this came from. I bought so many bundles recently. It didn't cost me a lot, a few quid from the bundle, I presume. I can't remember. Nice costume, nice blue colour. I do like blue. And yeah, I had that for $29.99. Someone offered me $28, so I accepted. Next, another Doctor Who order. This is for 3 assistants or companions. $24.99 total. I've just realised this is actually the same 3 that are in one of the sets, and they've bought them all separate. You can buy the set for cheaper than $24.99. Next, Jawa figure. Now, I can't remember how much these sold for. I sold 2 this month. I think they were $22.50 each. One might have been $21.99, but not less than that. And so yeah, I've sold 2 of them this month or last month. So that's great. They cost me £15 from Amazon. Next is sold. It sold lower than the others. 2, the C-3PO and Boba Fett I've sold previously. Sold for $24.99. This was bought for $16.95, I think. So a little bit of profit on that. Next, I sold 2 of these last month. Both, I think, went full price, $24.99. The giant robot from the Robot B&M set. Again, another set. I only got 3 sets left to load on the shelf. Went back the next day or the day after, and they'd all gone. Just someone else had obviously bought them all, and it's not reappeared. So yeah, no more of these to sell, unfortunately. But yeah, great figure. I managed to sell it for $24.99. Next, I sold out of my Supreme Leader Kylo Rens last month. I think 2 of them sold, $24.99 each, which is brilliant. They were bought. I bought a case for £100. Those 8 figures, so $12.50 that cost me. So I doubled my money on those. Again, another John Pertwee figure. I think this went to the same buyer who bought my other John Pertwee figure a few days later, and it sold for $25.99. This is the Monster Peladon one. This is the one that was in the Monster Peladon TARDIS set that I've unboxed on my channel. So you can go and check that video out if you want to. Next, Dalek. This is History of the Daleks, and set number 6. It's a silver blue drone Dalek. This again was from a bundle, so only cost a few pounds, and it sold for $22.99. I think the next one's a Dalek as well. Different buyer. They bought this one. Again, same bundle, cost a few pounds and sold for $22.99. Next, another Doctor Who bundle. There will be a lot of Doctor Who figures because that's mainly what I've been bundling and buying this month. So there's a lot of Doctor Who figures at the moment on my eBay site. So 2 figures, a Rasta Moya robot and a Romana from Power of Kroll. They went for $21.98. Next, couple of Rogue One figures. The Cassian Andor was from my personal collection, and the other one was a reselling item I bought for £6 plus postage, I think. But it was missing a blaster, which I hadn't noticed. No, it came with a Lego blaster randomly, but in the picture on the sale when I bought it, it looked like the real blaster, but it wasn't. If I'd looked closer, I'd have seen it was a Lego one, but still had one blaster on it, and it did sell for £13.50 on offer, and the other one sold for £7.50 on offer, so £21 altogether. Next was a Doctor Who figure of the Fourth Doctor, sold for £22.99. There's a few figures, I think there might be a couple more coming up. That's because I bought an 11 Doctors set, and there was a few that I didn't want out of it, so I sold them separately, like this one. So yeah, I can't remember how much it cost me per figure. It was about 70. It's about £6 a figure, I think. So sold it for £22.99, which is good. Next, this was on offer. It sold for £19.99. It's a Space Precinct soundtrack CD. Again, I bought it for £6. They were selling them off on the network sale. And yeah, it sold for £19.99, which is good. Now, the Doctor Who figure sold, I presume it was £19.99 or maybe £18.99 on offer. This is Field Major Steyr from the Sontaran set. Now, I bought a Sontaran set to keep the Harry out of it, which I've unboxed on my channel. And I managed to buy one of these and the other Sontaran that's in that set separately for about £8 each, I think. But yeah, so selling it for £19.99, that's brilliant. Now, the Doctor Who figure, Iktar this time. It's a Silurian from the Warriors of the Deep sets. Love these figures. Again, I've unboxed the set on my channel if you want to go and watch it. Yeah, absolutely love these Silurians. Links from the Sontaran set. So I think I sold 2 of these last month, around the £18.99, £19.99 mark. So yeah, as I said, one was bought for £8. The other one was that set, so I can't remember how much I paid for the set. I think it was 25. So whatever that is, divided by 3. Sold a Ray, £19.99. Still got plenty of these. I haven't sold. I think they sold quite early on in March. I haven't sold any recently, the last few weeks. So I'm going to have to do some research. I think there must be someone else selling them cheaper, because I was selling a lot of these. So I might have to adjust the price on that. I'll have to do some research. Sold Imperial Death Trooper. I think this was on offer for £18.99 as well. This is a loose figure. I've had boxed ones for the same price on my eBay shop for ages, and the loose one sells before the brand new one for the same price. It's crazy. I don't know why. Next, another bundle Doctor Who item, 12th Doctor. Again, a couple of quid I probably paid for this, and sold it for £19.99, which is brilliant. Next, a figure. This is a B&M purchase for £7.99. Now, since I bought these, all the Super Mario figures and all these Sonic the Hedgehog figures I used to buy have gone up to £9.99 in B&M. I don't think I will, unless it's a rare one like this maybe, I won't be buying any more of them, unfortunately. The £9.99 just cuts my margin way down, unfortunately. So unless it's a really rare one, I won't be buying any more, which is a shame. But yeah, this one sold for £19 on offer. Next, still got plenty of these available. The First Order Elite Snow Trooper. I can't remember how much it sold for. It might have been full price, £18.99. I've sold one recently that was $16.99 on offer. That's why I'm getting confused, I think. But yeah, still not a bad figure. I've got 3 still available on that one. Again, it was about £10 to buy that, so still a bit of profit. Sold my last Inferno Squad Agent Black Series Star Wars figure. I don't remember if it was on offer or not. It might have been $19.99. Can't remember. But yeah, plenty of profit in this. I bought 2 of them for, was it £20? So paid about a tenner for it. Next, again, another Doctor Who bundle item, cost me a couple of pounds. The Weeping Angel. It's the screaming one, which is more valuable than the serene-faced one. So yeah, this one sold for $19.99, which is absolutely brilliant. Next, another one of those Doctor Who figures I mentioned earlier from the 11 Doctor set. Brand new, never used, got the Sonic and everything. It's the 10th Doctor, and sold it for $19.99. And then the other one from that set, 5th Doctor, again $19.99. So from those 3 figures, I practically made my money back for the whole set. Crazy. And next, a Star Wars CD single. This was from America. It's the Max Rebo Band Jedi Rocks. It's from the special edition from '97. It's got that horrible new song that's in the special edition, Return of the Jedi. Sold on offer for £18.49, which is brilliant. I paid hardly anything for this. I really can't remember. Might have been about £6 or £7, which for this is brilliant. So yeah, got a bit of profit on that. Next, another one of those Supernaturals figures. This is Snakebite. Not complete, just the shield and hat, and sold it for $17.99. Crazy. But yeah, brilliant. Still got some Supernaturals things, I think, in my shop. Next, another Doctor Who figure. It's Perry from the 2 Doctors. Brilliant figure. I've got one of these in my collection. This was from a bundle. I think one of the bundles that I unboxed on my channel. And it sold for $17.99. Again, it cost a couple of pounds. Next, I bought a whole bunch of Sontarans. There was 11 of them for £20 on eBay. These 4 didn't have helmets. They had snapped off communicators, or that thing that's on their belt. They're all snapped off. No weapons. And yeah, crazy. I put it up for I want to say $18.99. Someone offered me £17 on the same day I listed it. So I thought, yeah, why not? Got most of my money back, and the ones that have got weapons and helmets, I'll be selling separately. So yeah, brilliant sale. It's great when you can get your money back from a few of the figures, and then the rest is all pure profit. And what a surprise, the last thing's a Doctor Who figure. This is Harry Sullivan. Now, I can't remember why I've got this, because I've got a Harry in my collection. I think I found a cheap Sontaran set. Or no, I bought a bundle of figures and this was in with it. Yeah, that's what it was. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I want to probably say about £6. There was about 3 or 4 figures in the bundle. But yeah, brilliant sale. And I think it sold on offer, this one, for £16.99, not $17. I had it up for $17. So yeah, they're my top 50 orders for March 2022. So I hope you've enjoyed watching that. I know I was rambling a lot at the beginning about sales and returns and missing parcels and things. Yeah, I thought I'd give you a couple of stories just to mix it up a bit with the sales. So yeah, Hope you all enjoyed watching that. I haven't really got much going on at the moment. The car boots have started, so you might be seeing all my car boot hauls have started up again every Sunday. Obviously, if the weather's bad, I won't be going, but I'll try and do one every week when I go to the car boots. Channel-wise on YouTube, I've got plenty of Black Series figure videos I've filmed, mostly Rogue One wave that I'm trickling out as and when. I don't really want to bombard you all with all the videos at once, but yeah, I've got some of those coming out. And as I mentioned earlier, this Doctor Who set, Priory set from Pyramids of Mars, I did find one that was even cheaper than the one I bought damaged on eBay. This one is brand new. I have opened it to double check before I'll be filming it. But yeah, I will be filming this next couple of days, so I don't know when this will come out, towards the weekend maybe. So if you're interested in Doctor Who figures, look out for that video. And other than that, guys, I think that's it for today. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this new format, the monthly sales. I'm sorry I can't do them every week anymore, but as you can see from my number of orders and things, my days are getting busier and busier with eBay stuff, so I'm having to cut things out where I can. But other than that, guys, leave me a comment if you've got any comments, and other than that, I will see you all soon. Obviously, I'll see you in the next car boot sales haul, but the next live stream will be beginning of next month for the sales for April. So take care, everyone. Bye.